Warning, this episode contains suicide. Please do not watch if you are sensitive to this stuff, and this series will have mentions of it due to what happens in this episode. Any other warnings will be shown in future episodes due to many of them being spoiler warnings. Please enjoy the episode, and if you are sensitive to these topics, please step away from the video. It was like any other day. We had just solved our latest case, and we were being congratulated by our chief, Emigo. Okay, everyone, congratulations on solving the murder case. And someone I want to thank the most is our coroner, Alice. Thank you, everyone, but I couldn't do it without the help of all of you. You basically carried us. It was your autopsy report that gave us the clues we needed to find the evidence. And you guys did the hard work by going there. Well, your report did help us during the trial. But all of you did the real work, especially my lovely husband, Theodore. Aw, Alice. You two are so cute together. We still have work to do. The paperwork. Aw, but paperwork is so boring. Honey, you know we still have to do paperwork, no matter how much it gets. But at least it wasn't like that one incident with that office worker. I still have flashbacks from it. We all do. I don't. We don't care, Louis. Okay, everyone, behave yourself. Just know that I am proud of all of you for doing this. I know you still have work to do. Yeah, I'd rather work on it than have to stay late. Yeah, I want to be able to go home at a good time. 2 hours later. Finally, it's done. I have to admit, it was nice to actually get our paperwork done on time. Maybe we can actually get 8 hours of sleep tonight. Let's go. Wait. Huh? I want to check up on Theodore. He worked really hard on this case and had a lot of paperwork from what I've heard. I want to see if he wants to go out to eat something. I feel like he deserves a nice meal. He might say yes depending on if he has nothing else planned for the night, and if he's even done with his paperwork. It wouldn't hurt to ask him. I suppose I should go with you, since I have nothing else to do, and it's to make sure you don't do anything stupid. Well, that was rude. You two always get distracted whenever it comes to paperwork, and I don't want you two to be scolded by my mother again. It's still weird that your mom's the chief. Well, it's not that weird to me. That's because you've known her for years. She did give birth to me. You're not helping. We went to his lab, but... Huh? His lab is locked. It is? Yeah, his lab is usually unlocked. Well, knock on the door. Maybe he'll open the door if he knows someone is out here. But this is odd behavior for Theodore. I knocked, but he didn't answer. Me and Samuki started to get worried about him, but no matter what we did, he didn't open the door. Theodore opened the door. I don't think yelling is going to work. Well, he has to open the door. Well, Theodore opened the door. Now, or else I'll... Samuki, calm down. But before I could do anything else, or try to do anything, Samuki kicked the door down, and I still can't forget what I saw. It is... Oh my god. In front of me was Theodore's body. It was hanging from a rope that was attached to the ceiling. On the bottom of the floor was a stool, but it was knocked down, and he wasn't moving. And all I could do was... Help! Everyone ran in, and they were all horrified by the sight of it. Emiko barked out orders. Someone get him down. Louise checked his pulse. He has no pulse. And Alice... She screamed. No! And I couldn't blame her. Oh God, Theodore, oh God. Alice, what happened? We don't know. I came here to ask him if he wanted to get some food, but the door was locked and he wasn't responding back. So I kicked the door down. You kicked the door? It isn't like him to lock his lab door. I had a bad feeling. Something wasn't right. And I guess I was right. I see. Louis, take his body to the morgue, please. But, Alice, you are not in a good mental state. Oh, well, Louis, just treat him well, please. Of course I will. Thank you. I just need some time to myself. I watch as Louis picks up Theodore's body and takes him to the morgue. Alice falls to the ground and bursts into tears. I see Adelina kneel down next to Alice and hug her, and I don't blame her for doing that. I'm so sorry, Alice. I I don't know how this could have happened. Why did he do this? Why did he kill himself? Everyone, get out of the room now. We left the room, and many of us went home. I didn't even know what to do. I just drove. I kept driving until I got home and laid down in my bed. I don't even know if I'll be able to sleep. And I was gonna do nothing when. Huh? Someone's calling me. Hello? Antony. Samuki? I know this is sudden, but I can't sleep. So I thought I would call you. Or were you going to sleep? If you were, No, I'm not going to sleep. I can't sleep. Neither can I. I just can't believe he's. I don't know how it happened, but there has to be an explanation for this. There has to be a reason why he did this to himself. And I'm sure there is a reason. I hope there is. I know it's not going to bring him back, but I want to know why he would do this and why he didn't tell us that he was going through something. I'm sure we'll figure something soon. My mom told me that we're going to be cleaning out his area tomorrow. We're already cleaning out his area? And I also heard that we're going to get a new forensic scientist soon. Adelina is still being trained and needs a new mentor. I know this isn't what you want to hear, and I don't know if anyone else is going to be happy with this. But we need a forensic scientist with skills. We need to be prepared for anything else. I guess it makes sense. I know my mother can be harsh at times. That's all the time, Samugi. Don't sass me over the phone. But what I'm trying to say is that she's also thinking about everyone else. She doesn't want to do this, but she has to because we could get a new case soon. I guess you're right. This is why I'm talking to you about it, so you know what to expect. And I'm also hoping you can go to the station early. I'll do that. I really appreciate that. And I really appreciate you calling me. I just wonder if there's anything in his possession that would tell us something, since out of all of the places he could have killed himself, he killed himself in his own lab. It is a rather odd place to do it. Maybe he didn't want to do it at home. Maybe he didn't want his children to see him in that state. Oh God, his children. What is Alice going to tell them? What are we going to tell them? What will. Antony, calm down. You're right. I need to take deep breaths. I heard Alice is taking time off. I don't blame her. Eventually, we went to bed. I'm surprised we were able to get some sleep, but we did. And the next day, we went back to the station and went into his lab. We started collecting his stuff. We put the drawings his children made him in a box to give it to them. Any photos he had, any small possessions. This is a lot of stuff. He has been working here for a long time, and now he's gone. I just don't understand how this could have happened. He was acting like his usual self. Nothing was out of the ordinary. Hey, what's this? Huh? It looks like a journal. Or maybe a diary. What is this doing here? Do you think it belongs to Theodore? Maybe. Should we look at it? I mean, we should. At least to see if it has anything important in it. Just for good measure. Okay, let's do it. If only we knew what this would lead to. How we were going to see his life through his eyes.